sometimes in life, do nothing, especially in crypto. Just sit on the sides and don't do anything. And believe me, that's how you make your 100, 200 or 500x. All right. So guys, look, welcome back to the channel. And today I wanted to talk about a couple of projects that we either have, especially my Patreons, and a couple of projects that we may, or one or two projects that potentially would come to the DXB family. And once again, we did a full review on certain projects, and I would like to start with Everdome. Okay, so Everdome is already in the portfolio. All right, as Dome. Where is Dome? I mean, it is quite microscopic. And yeah, so in terms of the what we have here, we've got a very small bag of Everdome. However, Everdome is actually showing that it's not moving like these other cryptos, potentially. So we are gonna hopefully watch for a buy alert soon. Okay, we're not doing anything now. If you understand crypto and you know crypto, this is gonna be the make or break final stretch in terms of what we're buying, what we're selling, and how we're building this 100,000 to a 1 million portfolio here, with the likes of Kaspa, Quant, Pepe, all showing significant profits. Okay, all of these projects are showing you games for a living. And where's our superstar Myria, which we've only put a small amount in, but Myria has actually moved up considerably, and I mean considerable. Look, here we go. So when we started talking about Myria, I mean, Myria was outside of the top 1,000, I believe, at one point. Okay, at the moment it's up 68%. All right, well, it's just a flavor of what's to come, guys. But the whole idea about my video today is do not FOMO. Okay, so yeah, so what are these new cryptos that we're looking at? Number one is the one everyone is running to right now, the flavor of the month, PlayZap. Okay, and my Patreons have already got into the information. In fact, we have a very dynamic community where the guys also know exactly, you know, what the patterns are in terms of buying and selling. So thank you to all my Patreons. But we analyze PlayZap, and if you want to have early access, if you want to have a fantastic community, go ahead, join our Patreon. And guys, look, you know, we did an extensive yeah, so we did an fantastic kind of analysis video here. So they got in early, and I'd like to actually give you a similar flavor of what that was all about, because I know a lot of you wanted me to talk about PlayZap. Am I aping into it? Am I going in right now? What the situation is. So let's go into it. Okay. So when we looked at this, guys, we looked at the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay. So my crypto review show now is called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Because the Patreons wanted to know, I wanted to know from people, what project should we get into in our portfolio? And this has been proven quite popular. Now, this has been on my radar for a while, but I don't want to push my Patreons and my community into this straight away. And the reason for that is it was considered in terms of the parameter of the quality of the projects that we look for. This was considered to be a pump and dump. All right. So initially this came in, and I really believe that, you know, the project itself, it sounds sound. Okay. It could absolutely be, you know, 100, you know, 500x, 1000x, 100x, whatever, or it could go to zero, nothing in between. So I wanted to prepare everybody for the good, the bad, and the ugly. So let's jump into it, guys. What's the good? So basically, this is a it's a game, skill-based competitive gaming platform focused on mainstream casual gamers. And that's very key. Mainstream casual gamers. Built on blockchain, of course, and token economy and powered by NFTs. Very good. Now, this has a low supply, so it gets a good score on that. 150 million tokens. It's already available on the App Store and Google Play, so you can play the games. It's mobile ready. It gives it. It's very accessible to the high number of global mobile users. It's a simple game. Simple. It provides simple games that we all know. It's low cap. At the time of that recording, it was around 6 million. Maybe it's about 10 million now, but it's very low, extremely low cap. Listed on KuCoin, and it's basically, it also has KuCoin and a few other good VCs that are backing it. It has the potential to at least minimum 100x. All agree. Let's keep it moving. More good. 20% of the tokens are set for players and rewards. Now, if you think of Axie Infinity, the reason why it absolutely blew up in the Philippines, and a lot of people in kind of rural areas were making good income from playing Axie Infinity. It has that kind of vibe, and that's what I like about it. All right, when the game token allocation has a high percentage of rewards allocated to the players, the fact that it's also mobile ready, now we're talking. Let's continue. Okay, KuCoin Ventures, it has a decent following, decent metrics on Telegram, Twitter as well, and Discord as well. All right, backers are fairly good as well. At least there's a team backing this, and it's not your typical just of course it has that opportunity that the VCs will cash out, but so it could be true for the opposite. It could go the other way. All right, let's look at the bad, and you can see I've only got 2 points there initially to kick me off. All right, and very low circulation. I mean, the circulation supply, the inflation out 2% out of the total supply. It may have it may increase. We want to look at the token unlock. That's pretty poor. It has the ability to go up and down. Okay, volatility in crypto, man. Stay patient. One of the things we're doing now in the Patreon, by the way, is probably the world's greatest value Patreon ever in crypto. $9, and we put a ton of work in, and we've got fantastic guys in there already. So if you want to be part of that, because you're going to need that in the bull market, guys, get involved. $9 a month. That's two sandwiches, man. To consider what we offer, the ability to actually cash out in crypto tax-free in Dubai, the kind of stuff me and some of the guys are talking about right now, preparing ourselves for the bull market, is mind-blowing. Are you telling me you can't pay $9 a month to get absolutely information that will change your life? Man, take that step. Anyway, let's continue, guys. More of the bad. The large team allocation is a concern. Okay, the large team allocation here, it's got the got a lot of people there, and these guys are going to make money from this. So just be prepared. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Look, an example is the investors of Polygon. I mean, the creators of Polygon are all out now. All right, I think they've got a new they're forking the token, or it's ridiculous, but it didn't stop Matic doing well. Okay, so even though this is kind of bad because there's that large dilution there, potentially dumpage, but don't think about that, guys, because honest to God, if that's the case, especially on a lottery ticket like this, then you shouldn't be in crypto. Do your own research, do your own risk assessment. I'm telling you now, 17% is pretty high, but they do have that spread out to a lot of people. All right, continue. The team. Who the is that? Like Conor McGregor would say. Who is he? What's his name? All right, I've never heard of these guys, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. It just means there's a lot of people there The great thing about it is they're all on LinkedIn and they're traceable. Okay, so I'm not being negative on that. It's just like this is just one page out of the total locks, and total I think that's about, what is it? It's 6 people, 8 people there, and you've got another 8, 16 people, 17%. It makes sense. All right. Now, when should you get in this? The high inflation will lead to price dilution for sure. Keep an eye on the previous pump and dump and see if this is what we're watching at, me and the Patreons. We're trying to see if this continues to go up and up and up, then obviously, okay, we've looked at it and we're not going to do anything on that. However, my expectation is that this will come down, and it will come down significantly. Bitcoin's already moving today on the downside, so expect a cool off to that. We expect this will touch a ceiling of around 30 cents, and then it will move down to the old support prices. Okay, DCA into the project after key levels as shared with my Patreons. And what we're looking at, guys, is basically entry level of 13 cents. Okay, which is quite reasonable. Okay, so you can enter at that. You may want to enter a bit low down, maybe the what do you ever go, if it comes down, maybe the 682. Okay, the 682 Fed, although it's got heavy support there. All right, now what is my overall assessment of PCP? Don't FOMO, first of all, and at the moment, it's going to be extremely high risk, high reward. High risk, high reward. It means that I've already told the Patreons when we find our entry level, we will send a buy alert. Okay. And we're not going to push our community to completely go in now at all. I'm in fact against that 100%. If you're not holding this bag, don't start right now. Watch the channel, become a Patreon, and we'll find you a good entry, because I believe that this has the potential to go and do a great run. However, the way it's being talked about right now, a lot of people are getting killed because they've got a high allocation of marketing tokens. So obviously they're paying some of the guys out there. And because of that, not a negative thing anyway, good luck to anyone who's getting paid. However, not in our community, because we want to make sure we get the best possible entry. Overall, my assessment is this crypto project has the potential to go very, very far. It has low token supplies. It seems like it's got fantastic backers. Okay, it has some VCs, which means that it's going to be at least pumped. Now, this is where we will be interested as a community, not to hold this back post the bull run. I wouldn't even look for the top on this. Between 50 to 100x DC way out, I'm out. All right, I'm not waiting for 500x on this. And here I'm going to play with about $500 initially. Okay, and so that's PCB. So where do we stand? High risk, high reward, worth a punt, has fantastic overall tokenomics. 150 million tokens, but circulation is only 2.2%, which gives it a slightly negative score, but worth a punt. These are the kind of plays when we filled up our Kaspa bag. Okay, when Kaspa is doing okay, Gfal's doing okay. We've got Hello. Let's have a look. Okay, I was telling the guys to buy AI pad on buy alerts, by the way. If you, again, we're up 51% here, which is fantastic to see. But guys, look, overall, I would say we're slightly down today. However, we're going to be bringing some new potential projects. The interesting ones are, we're going to try and step up a bit more on the Everdome front, because I think it's a good time to potentially look at the overall metaverse, which is obviously not doing great. This project has suffered quite a bit. Yeah, that will be something that we're going to assess and send the buy alerts for due course. Other things we're looking at is, of course, adding the Place app that we've just looked at now. And then finally, if you head over to the Patreon, you'll be greeted by this wonderful introductory free ebook, itself worth $10. So you literally get the whole thing for free. All right. And especially if you are new in crypto, don't know, this is your first ever bull cycle, you can't do without this. We explain what the wallets are to you. We explain what the exchanges are. We do everything here for you to stay safe. I wish I had material like that 6 years ago when I started in crypto. All right. Now, the final project it's this. Okay. This is a typical VC backed project, just listed on Bybit. I was going to do an announcement last week for the pump, but it didn't do anything. It's trending today, but it didn't do anything. And for me, there is an opportunity here because this is slightly different, and I'm actually starting to use it so I can do a proper review on it. Okay. Having said that, the market cap of this is extremely tiny. So let me show you. So this has I believe it's $6 million market cap or something like that, $13 million market cap. In an AI narrative, $13 market cap. Chain GPT will absolutely rip. Now, my only concern is the fact that the tokens were heavily allocated to different people at, I think, 2 zeros and a 5, 50% of a penny. And now, obviously, from that, it's doing like 5 cents. And this could go easily to $5. But it's still early days, so I'll keep an eye on that. So Everdome, Chain GPT, AI Pad, and what's the other one? Plays app. All right. So that's what we're looking at. In terms of the other front, the top ones: Kaspa, Quant, Pepe, still holding strong. And we're not in the business of taking profit just to only put money back into it. This is going to be our fun portfolio for the bull market. So yeah, I hope you liked the video, guys. And yeah, let me know what you're holding, what you're looking to buy. And yeah, for a cup of coffee, go grab yourself our Patreon, become a member. Okay. Once you become a member, you will get tons and tons and tons of material here. All the stuff that you don't see, that the team get to see. Look, we're constantly posting material like this, giving out buy alerts, sell alerts. There's a lot going on there that without it, it's going to be just $9 a month. It's called the Dubai Investors Club tier, $9. We're not scamming you like other kind of things there on the Patreons. So yeah, please help the channel out. Love you all, and take care.